everybody. Today we're going to be upgrading the exhaust. One thing you should always keep in mind when you buy a used motorcycle is availability of parts. This being a 2003, trying to find the mid pipe, which is this, discontinued by Suzuki. I had to buy it on eBay. Also this rubber grommet that goes here, discontinued. I had to buy one from a newer bike. So always keep that in mind when you're buying an older used bike. But today we're going to be taking off this shorty tailpipe that's connected straight to the header. We're going to install the mid pipe and this brand new carbon fiber Yoshimura pipe. Let's get at it. First thing we're going to do is take off these bolts here. It's two 12 millimeters. To do so, nut on the back, nut on the front. Try not to scratch my plastics up while doing it. Are the frame. Be easier if I had sockets, but I don't have all my tools here. Alrighty then. Oh. So, we got that. More than likely. Alright, it's loose, but it's not loose enough. Got a 10 millimeter bolt here for this exhaust clamp. Not factory, but it's what's on here. So, can you see the nut? Voila, like that. Just gonna go ahead and loosen this up and make it easier to put on this pipe. Alright, so that's off. Now this goes on. Need to widen this up. That is so much bigger. Alright, we might have to do this old-fashioned way. Nothing ever goes quite as simple as you would like it to. Is where did it go? Alright. And no, we will not get what we want out of this. Because that is not gonna work. So apparently the flange is bent out. So what we're gonna do is reset our setup. And we're gonna take the crescent wrench. We're gonna close it down to fit on this tab. And we're gonna bend the tabs in just a little bit each one. Try not to go too far. And do like that. That is not good. Alright, well, now that we've done that, so we stopped recording. I had to put this clamp on the exhaust. Now I'm mounting it to this bolt. This clamp was kind of hard to get on there. So now, like I said, you just go ahead and tighten this mounting bolt all the way up, get it to where it's gonna be before we tighten the hose clamp. onto the exhaust. Alright, so we got that part there. Now we need our 10mm, and we're gonna have to do some cranking on this here bolt. At this point, I wish I had my sockets and I'd take the fairing off and make this a lot easier on myself, but I don't, so we'll do it the hard way. Got a lot of turning to do. Should not be wiggling, that's for sure. If you're wondering why I'm not using the stock clamp that came on the mid pipe, it was very rusty. Okay, so this is an exhaust gasket. It goes in between the mid pipe and the tailpipe. We have this rubber bushing, goes in the foot peg. And go ahead and put that in and fight that rubber in, because it's going to be a pain in the butt. Don't want to tear it. Struggle is real. Let's see if we can. It might be a lot bigger than the newer bikes than the older bikes. I'm having a hard time getting that in there. It's rubber. So I got the rubber bushing in. Now we gotta try to fit this in from the other way. Proper tools are always best. When you don't have them, you just try to work it in. I don't have a hammer. I have a big set of crescent, just a little bit short. We have 4 O-rings, 4 washers. I don't really think we need the O-rings, and we have 4 bolts. The manufacturer calls for the O-rings, so we got the O-rings. So we got 4 bolts, 4 washers, 4 O-rings. So what I'm gonna do, it'll be a bolt and a washer, and O-ring over the bolt, and then an O-ring, like so. But the bolt and the washer is gonna go on this side. We're gonna put the O-ring in the middle, like so. We're gonna do that for all 4 of the bolts. This is going to ensure that we do not have an exhaust leak. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
So now we have 4 O-rings and 4 bolts. So now we're going to slide the pipe up. Start with this back one. Try not to cross thread it. Maybe I'll start with this front one. Just get a couple turns on it just to get it started. That way we can make sure we line them all up. We don't cross thread anything. Alright. So now we're just going to finger tighten them. Got them finger tight. Now we're going to tighten them all the way. We're going to do one turn. We're going to go across from it, do a turn. We're going to come down to the bottom, do a turn. Actually, it's going to be 2 turns because it was loose. Now we're going to snug this one up. It's tight. We're going to come back down to this one. We're not torquing it down. We're just snugging it up. Go from one to the other. Just rotating which one. Making for sure it's snug. This is to keep the metal from digging into the carbon fiber.